Darkness looms. It stares us in the face every waking morning. The news has no good news to report. Only deaths, kidnapping, looting, mayhem, and more deaths. Our nation is like a sepulchre, gulping bodies of children, women, men, prophets, and martyrs. Oh my shield, it is indeed a pity. But this darkness is only a furnace for our purification. Like gold, Nigeria must pass through the fire to come out on the other side, pure. Fire is never sweet. Fire burns. Fire hurts. Fire scorches. But fire is needed for purification. Fire is needed for cleansing. And fire is needed indeed for newness. The lie of the devil and his cohorts is to kill the hope in you. The hope that Nigeria will never be great again. Thereby causing you to despair, be frustrated, and give up. But like a woman in the pangs of labor, who must never close her legs or stop pushing until she brings forth the seed that the Almighty has put in her inside, let us continue to push through prayers, push through positivity, push through sincerity, push through hard work, push through the choices you make, push through the decisions you take. And even then, we must continue to push until we birth that which the Lord has put on our inside, the new Nigeria. Though we face hardship and uncertainty that seems like it cannot be overcome, it cannot be overrun, but like the Israelites caught between the Egyptians and the Red Sea, until God showed up in his supremacy by dividing the Red Sea. That same God is still alive. That God is still alive. And that God says, if my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven. I will forgive their sins and I will heal their land. And I will restore to them the years that the locust has eaten, the cankerworm, the caterpillar, and the palmer worm. And like a bride, I shall restore you again to your place of honor among nations. I shall bring your children from far and wide, from all the nations where I have scattered them to, that they may return back again to build your land. Like a bride, I will deck you with gold, fine linen and ornaments, and sit you majestically in high places where the rest of the world will gather around you to behold your beauty. On that day, you will radiate the glory of the Most High, and my glory that radiates from you will spread into all the nations. But Elton saw this when he said, Nigeria and Nigerians will be known all over the world for corruption. Our name, Nigeria, will stink for corruption. But after a while, a new phase will come, a phase of righteousness. People from the nations of the earth will hold a Nigerian and say, we want to follow you to your nation to go and learn righteousness. But Elton was a man who saw tomorrow. He foresaw today 35 years ago. He saw the darkness that we are experiencing today. He saw gloom. He saw doom, but he also saw light at the end of the tunnel. As for me, I see hope. I see a new Nigeria rise out of the ashes of this carnage. I see a people march out of this quagmire, out of this bloodshed and death. I see laughter. I see peace. I see unity. I see oneness. I see newness. I see a great economy. I see us arising once again to be reckoned among the nations that matter. I see liberty. I see freedom. Like a sprout breaking its way through the muddy sand to gulp the ray of the rising sun. I see a people march out, flags in hand, singing our song of victory. I see hope. What do you see?